Hey guys, Mr. McDonald here. I hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to share a video with you guys of a new tool that we have that you can start using today if you wanted to. So, when you log onto your Chromebook and the Clever page opens up, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to find a new icon. And you may have different icons than I do, that's okay. But one of them under More Apps is called MyOn. Now, when you click on it, it's going to look different than when I click on it. You're going to have what's called an interest inventory. And that's a big fancy word. All it means is it's going to ask you some questions about the kind of books that you like to look at and read. And you just rate the different topics. And after it does that, it'll kind of be like Netflix and it'll recommend books based on what your interests are. So after you've done that, it will open up the MyOn dashboard. And down here, based on what you answered on the interest inventory, you'll have some recommendations. If you don't see anything you like there in the first four, you can click on More. And it gives you lots of different books from different genres, different styles of literature. And you just look for something that you think might look interesting. Well, if you go, I'm going to go back to the home page. And one of the books that I looked at on Lincoln's account earlier was a book on tigers. Let's say that you're just interested in animals, but specifically you like tigers. You could type in tigers and hit enter. And it's going to give you all of the books that they have that are about tigers. And so when you scroll through and look at those, you can click on one that looks interesting. When you hover your mouse over it, you can go straight into reading it, or if you wanted to kind of flip the book over and read the back cover, it gives you a little bit more information. It gives you an overview, some details, which probably aren't that important to you, or you could see different reviews. And if students at Fairview review the book, you can read what they've written here. So I'm going to go back to the overview, and it tells you what the recommended grade level is, or the name of the book series, how long it would take somebody to read it to you, how many pages are in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit read. It's going to open the book up, and I'm going to hit start over. And you can zoom in if you want to or not. And then you can just scroll through the book. But one of the neat things is down here, if you hit the play button.
Chapter 1. The Real King of the Jungle. Some people call the lion the king of the jungle, but lions don't live in jungles. Some tigers do live in jungles. Since tigers have no predators other than people, tigers really are the kings of the jungle.
Now I'm going to stop right there because it used a word that I'm not sure what it means. This word predators. Now if we look over here, it's got a dictionary. So I'm going to click on dictionary and I'm going to type that word predators in. Then hit enter. And it tells me that a predator is an animal that lives mostly by killing and eating other animals. But let's say I didn't know how to pronounce that word. I can click on this little icon here.
Predator. Predator.
And it tells me how to say that word. It also has some different tools if you're doing some research and you wanted to highlight a word, or if you found some important information and you wanted to box it off to kind of say, hey, I need to come back to this later, you sure can do that. Now, one thing that I just noticed a minute ago when I opened this up, I noticed this for the first time, and some of you will be very interested in this. I'm going to go back in here to info. Down here, there's a little icon that says Take AR Quiz. And you can click on that, and it opens up the link to take a STAR test or to take an AR test. And so you just type in your username and password and you can take a STAR test. Now, all of the books won't have a STAR test, but some of them do. And feel free, you can go ahead and rate that book after you've read it. And so others can see your rating and say, oh, well, I saw that so and so read this book. I'm going to read this book. I hope you enjoy using MyOn. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your teacher. And if your teacher doesn't know the answer, she can talk to me or Mr. Fant or Miss Harris. And if we don't know the answer, we will find out the answer. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoy using this resource. Bye.